Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're doing another thrift haul today. Hopefully you guys aren't getting bored of these yet because I know I do kind of a lot of them. Before we jump in, I wanted to real quick say a thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and helping me start my own website. What? Yeah, I have a little online store now to resell my thrifted clothes. I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end of the video because I know that most of y'all are here for just some wholesome thrifting content and none of this business bullshit. Let's get started. Today I'm going to be filming this in a little bit of a different format than usual. Normally I feel like my thrift hauls are a little bit stiff because there's just so many clips of me trying really hard to suck in my food baby and like smolder at myself in the camera viewfinder. So today I thought I would actually talk about the clothes while I try them on. It'll feel like a little bit more personal, hopefully, like you're in the fitting room with me, but like not in a weird, creepy, sexual way. I'm also gonna try to style some outfits with a bunch of thrifted items, although I feel like inevitably I'm just gonna end up wearing everything with the same denim skirt that I wear in like every single video. So with that, let's jump into this video. No matter how many times I say that, it always sounds sarcastic. Okay, this is our first ensemble. I'm gonna try to talk really loud because this sound is the most ridiculous thing possible. But I picked up this windbreaker, which is like the classic 80s/90s piece. Honestly, I used to despise everything 80s. I thought it was just like super disgusting and cheesy, which admittedly it kind of is, but I feel like we're bringing it back in like kind of a cool way. If you guys have seen Paramore's Rose-Colored Boy music video, it gave me life. It also made me cry. It was so good. I also just watched like an obscene amount of music videos, but that's the type of good 80s nostalgia that I'm all for. So yeah, normally this is not like a color I would really go for, but I feel like it works on this jacket. And underneath, I'm wearing a top that I also thrifted. This is from Brandy. I like that it has this little kind of scalloped detail around the neck, and then it just has 3/4 length sleeves. This top I will actually not be selling because I'm such a Brandy hoe and I just want to keep everything Brandy Melville that I find, but I think it'll be a really good basic for pairing with like crazy stuff like this jacket. Okay, for this outfit, I love denim and yellow together because if my 6 years of art lessons have taught me anything, it is that these are complementary colors. So both of these items are thrifted. This jacket is so cool. It's like the type of ridiculous thing that you would only ever find at the thrift store, but it's super oversized. Over here it says Dennis embroidered, and this embroidery style actually super reminded me of the stuff that they do at like Brandy Melville. And on the back it says Greek Theater, super big. For those of you who don't know, the Greek Theater is a concert hall in Los Angeles, and I actually went to see Haim? I think it's Haim there. They were so freaking cool, and also at that concert there was like the highest density of girls who dressed really fucking cool I've ever seen. Like everybody had a really good pair of jeans and a really good pair of like stompin' boots. Anyway, back to this jacket. You know, it's super oversized, super ridiculous, but I think it adds a lot of personality to an outfit. And then underneath, this is not like the most exciting thrift find ever, but I do really like this yellow color, and I feel like it's only something I see in thrift stores. I don't know if it's like socially acceptable to go out just wearing a t-shirt because this is definitely like a pajama outfit, but it's like super comfy. No ass cheek is exposed, so it works in my book. Okay, so this outfit just has one item that's thrifted, and it is this top, but it's probably one of my favorite finds from this entire haul. Normally, I kind of just skim through the short sleeve polo section because most of them are pretty ugly and they look kind of weird if you crop them. But I saw this one and I did like a double take because it has this super cool zipper detail. I'm just wearing it with a black denim skirt. You guys see this in like all my videos, but I love this outfit so much. It reminds me a lot of the scene in Charlie's Angels where for some reason they're all on a racetrack and Drew Barrymore is wearing this like super plunge neckline racer bodysuit thing. Honestly, that movie is iconic, even though it's one of those weird movies that's like supposed to be all about girl power, but also weirdly like portraying them as sex objects, but that's an issue for another time. I feel like I say this about a lot of things, but I like this so much that I'm really tempted not to sell it. I feel like I have a problem with thrifting now where I find things that I like so much that I don't want to sell them, but it's like, girl, you gotta sell them. This top I also thought was really cool. If you guys have watched my thrift hauls before, it pretty much just checks all the boxes for me. It has these nice little sporty stripes, has these oversized sleeves to keep my hands nice and toasty, and it was like a super oversized top until I cropped the shit out of it. But yeah, I don't know if I have that much to say about this one, but yeah, I just really like it. I think it looks really cool. Okay, moving on. Okay, so this coat jacket thingy is definitely like a look, but it caught my eye in the thrift store. I love looking through the jacket and coat section because everything is $10, or I think for women it's like $8, which is really cheap compared to like the retail price of most jackets and coats. So this one is really oversized on me, but I thought it was really interesting and could be a cool way to top off a simple outfit. Underneath, I'm wearing this top, which is kind of the same vibe as the last one I showed you. This one just says Rip Curl on it. This one again has super oversized baggy sleeves, which I really like. And yeah, again, a men's large that I cropped. Okay, so if you guys have watched my channel at all, you know that in every single thrift haul, I reference that something that I pick up looks a lot like something Reformation would carry. So I was really excited when I went to the thrift store and I saw that this was a Reformation dress. So I didn't try it on in the Goodwill, but now putting it on, this is probably the ugliest dress that Reformation has ever made. It's just like a sack. I'm gonna insert a photo of the Reformation model who probably looks absolutely gorgeous in this dress, but for me, it's not a look. So, okay, so this top is either the coolest or the ugliest thing I've ever thrifted, and I haven't quite decided yet. I basically look like an early 2000s version of Snape, but I'm kind of living for it. This shirt is like the epitome of that cheesy 2000s style that I feel like is kind of just coming back now, which I really admire, but I don't think I can quite pull off yet, mostly just because I don't think I embody like the carefree spirit of the 2000s. If I was like a historical time period, I'd probably just be like the Great Depression, so... Okay, this is the last thing I have to show you guys because I've been doing this YouTube thing for like 2+ years now and I still can't remember to charge my camera battery, so it is dying quickly. But before it does, let me talk about this top real quick. I thought this was such a cool find. It reminds me a lot of kind of your new wave Instagram hipster. It also reminds me of something that like Conan Gray would wear, who is like the king of aesthetic right now. His thumbnails are fucking works of art. And especially the little Ralph Lauren logo. Ralph Lauren? You guys told me how to pronounce this last video. Ralph Lauren. I really like that it's this yellow against the light blue. Again, got me some complementary colors going on. Guess I took art class. So now to talk a little bit more about like my website stuff. As you guys like may be able to pick up in my videos, I'm kind of like a very business minded person. I've always really been into like econ and it's always been a big dream of mine to kind of run my own business. Mostly just because I'm like really bossy and I like to have control over whatever I'm doing. And ever since I watched the first like 6 seasons of Project Runway when I was a kid, I really wanted to be a fashion designer. Starting a fashion business has been something that I've wanted to do for a long time and it's finally kind of happening thanks to Squarespace. Not to overhype it too much, but basically I have a website now where I'm reselling all of my thrifted clothes. So technically right now I'm not like designing anything, everything is just resold, but I feel like it's a good first step towards maybe having my own clothing brand one day, we'll see. Over the summer, if I have time and space, I'm actually thinking of getting a sewing machine and kind of starting to make my own designs, which would be really, really exciting. I was gonna say that the website looks really good, but I haven't technically built the whole thing yet because I am 19 years old and I still have no time management skills whatsoever. For now, I'm still gonna list my thrift finds on Poshmark if that's just easier for you guys, if you have credits on the app, or if you like their return policy better. But since there are like essentially no fees on Squarespace, everything's gonna be a little bit cheaper there. So if you'd like, you can also check out my website. It's bestdressedstore.com. And I also believe that Squarespace allows you to do international sales. And I know that a lot of my international subscribers have been asking for a way to buy my stuff. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to set that up. International shipping is such a bitch and it's so expensive. But if you guys are willing to pay it, then I'm willing to ship it to you. So hopefully that's going to be a thing that's set up as well. If you guys are also interested in like buying a domain or making a website or starting an online store, definitely check out Squarespace. They also have like a really good free trial period, so you know you can test everything out, build your website. If you don't like how it looks, then you don't have to pay any money for it. If you do happen to want to build a website, there is a link to my code below. You get 10% off and I get to prove that I'm good at doing sponsorships, so it's a win-win. Okay, that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.